Jose, start of camp, year 3 for you. Obviously a different position, but how's this one feel going in?
I mean, it's different. Like, it's a whole different feeling. Like, I'm coming in here every day trying to get better. It's a new position, so that's different too. But I'm just attacking it day by day.
Do you watch anybody as a wide receiver now? Have you done that in the past? Like, how do you kind of study wide receiver?
I mean, I watch everybody, but like some guys like I love to watch Calvin Ridley. I love to watch Kadarius Toney, some college guy last year. Tutu Atwell. Um, Jerry Judy. I like to, even though my style of play not exactly the same as theirs, I like to take things from their game that I can use in my game, like Devontae Adams with releases, you know, DeAndre Hopkins, how he catch the ball, how he catch through traffic, like things like that. I try to take something from everybody.
Does this feel home yet, or is this still a work in progress? Of like, do you feel like a wide receiver now?
Yeah, this feel home. Like, it's a work in progress for sure. That's always we never finish. We always could get better. That's everybody. So it's still a work in progress, but this feel home. Like,
Does the mindset change from quarterback, or is it still the same mindset of going out there and practice every day and knowing what you got to do?
no, it's still the same. Be a leader. Lead the guys. Do my job. 100% effort every day. Like the little things, it's still the same.
Brandon kind of talked about you two getting together in the summer and kind of working on some routes and timing and things. What has it kind of been like to take the relationship you guys had in the QB room and now kind of get to use that in a different way?
It's great because, like, I was in the QB room with him, so I know what he like. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, what type of person he is. I know, like, how he respond to certain things. And, like, we used to watch film, what he didn't like in receivers and, like, what he didn't like in route running. So all them little things, like, that I learned in the meetings with him, I'm taking it into the receiver room. And then our relationship just growing and growing, so.
Did playing quarterback help you as a wide receiver? How does it help you, if at all?
It helped me a lot. So with coverages, with option routes, I know, like, I could tell when safety's rolling, little things like that based off alignments. I could, it's easy. So then I know which holes to sit in the defense. I know when they go in cover 2, so I should split the safeties, or when they go in one high safety, so I should dig it. Like little things like that, and it matters. So all that I learned in the quarterback room, I'm taking it to the receiver room.
How much deeper do you feel like this room is now than last year?
It's real deep, and the great thing about it is we all competing. Everybody in the room want to be the best. Nobody like, oh, he the guy. Donnie, he was the guy, so I want to be better than Donnie, and then Brian Hightower, he want to be better than me. Then Kamari, we all just, and it's like, it's a good type of competition, you know what I'm saying? Like, we brothers, we helping each other, but at the end of the day, we all want to be the best, and we all want to help each other succeed.
Has this been a crash course as a wide receiver, or is this something you've learned over the years? Like, how has it changed just transitioning to education in this position?
I would say a little bit has been a crash course. Like in the past when I did a little bit of receiver stuff, it was kind of athletic ability and like early on, but now we actually going against different defenses and stuff, and I understand it, but at the same time, like the receiver position different, and like one big thing is like conditioning. I didn't know it was gonna be this much run. But like that's a big thing, but it's kind of been a crash course. I've been learning a lot, and it's been
What have you learned from George McDonald?
a lot. One thing, like, is just becoming a better man. Like today, he was on me today. He told me he said I'm like a lonely noodle or something. He said every time he see me, I'm always like even keel, like straight face. But he said like he want me to like just talk more, open up more. You know what I'm saying? And so, but he taught me a lot, like just being a young man. And then like different releases, he taught me like different tempos to use. He done taught me a lot.
I'd say Donnie spoke yesterday about the questions that you're asking him, and a lot of them. How much benefit have you had from these other receivers who've spent more time in the receiver room in the past?
A lot. I pick everybody brain, but mostly Donnie. Like every time I come back and I have a bad play, I come to Donnie like, hey Donnie, you seen that? Like Donnie, I had a dig, and I couldn't stack them. Then we go watch film, and I'm like, Donnie, you see that? Like then he give me tips, and I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? So a lot.
Donnie obviously had to fight a lot through it, and it was a difficult transition for him. How much do you think that's kind of helped you throughout your process of being able to connect with him?
It's done helped me a lot because, he got a different demeanor, he got a different swagger to him, and he a leader. Like he a great leader, so it's kind of like made me even more focused. You know what I'm saying? To get better every day. Like Donnie, he the type of guy like he big on even his diet. Like, you know, like some people like, okay, I'm gonna lose weight, but he big on like, no, I want to eat these type of foods for this type of reason. Like he big on all of that. So, you know, being around a guy like that just make you want to just focus, cut out all the distractions and just focus on the task at hand. And that's the biggest thing I done took for him. I watch everything he do.
Is there anything that tripped you up with receiver? Like if you're in the room studying something, is there anything that trips you up?
No, not really. Not really. I mean, it's the same as like in the quarterback room. So nothing really tripped me up in the room.
Is it the same when you get in the open field?
Yeah, yes, same. Make plays. Get the ball in my hands. Let me make a play. Make somebody miss.